Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. And today we have yet another installment of the Raw and Real Wednesday. I'm happy to be back here with you guys. Haven't seen y'all in a while. First things first, this hair is not getting done today. I found me some cute ass head wraps and um look at these cute head wraps. This is what I'm wearing today. So I can just put this motherfucker on right now. Get my whole life. And yes, I'm taking my ass to the plantation just like this. Um, because it's one of the mornings, all right? So here's the rundown, right? Yesterday, I get a message on Instagram from what looks like Metaverse. And they're telling me that I have copyright infringement or whatever. And I need to appeal or they're going to shut down my page. Now, normally I wouldn't care about shit like that, but because I have the YouTube channel and I'm always so careful about putting music on my page and stuff, I thought it was real. It looked legit. I went to the page to make sure it was legit. And so I clicked the link to appeal, enter my information, and they stole my page. So they stole that page. They stole the replacement page that I had. So now it's like, you know, I'm in a place of being able to start over and click the refresh button on my Instagram, which is good because my Instagram started off just being my personal page before I was even doing all of this. But, and I have a new page now. I'll throw up my new page here. It's also going to be in the description below. It's I.am.theempress.888 at Instagram. And I'm going to throw it up here too. But it just got me to thinking, like, there's a whole world of people out here who are just here to cause misery and havoc on the rest of us who are just living our lives and, progressing and trying to be good people. And the fact that you could get hacked so easily, but you can't, like for instance, on Facebook, right? You cannot, it's seriously hard to make duplicate pages on Facebook. They practically want blood for you to identify who you are. Like, making a page is harder than getting your page hacked. And what that makes me feel is that these hack jobs are inside jobs. They don't make it easy for you to report that your page got hacked or that there was fraud on your page. Or they don't make it easy. And they make it so easy for them to hack. So obviously it must be an inside job. Y'all must be getting something. Because let me tell you what happened after I got hacked. After I got hacked and I started up a new page, now all of a sudden I'm getting messages from people saying, oh, I'm a hacker, I can unhack the hacking. Like, are you fucking serious, bro? Nobody who gets hacked and loses their whole page is going to trust another person talking about they're a hacker trying to help them. Unless they're just extremely desperate and terrified or whatever. I'm not. Y'all can have that fucking page. I'm going to start a new page. It's going to be bigger and better than the last one I did. Like, it might take me some time, but I don't care. Like, I have like 16, almost 1,700 subscribers on TikTok. So I had more subscribers on TikTok than I had on Instagram. It's just that I know people on Instagram, but eventually I'm going to get all my people on Instagram back because I know most of them personally. Like, it's just an annoyance. And it's like, it almost feels like somebody stole your work because all the shit I had on there was my work outside of my personal stuff, But, que sera, sera, it is what it is. I don't spend a lot of time crying over spilled milk. I was upset when it happened, but it is what it is. Like, I'm not going to die. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to let y'all know to be careful if you're getting messages from shit that says metaverse or whatever. It might not really be metaverse, so just be careful because these hackers is getting real. They getting real advanced with their techniques and shit. But they don't know who I know. You gotta be, that's a lesson that you need to have in life. Be careful who you fuck with because you don't know who, and you don't know what people are capable of. So, everybody got a story. We all walking around this earth with our own story. Like, I went out last night with a friend for drinks and dinner. And while I was waiting for that person to get there, I just sat in the parking lot, puffing an L, doing some people watching. People are some interesting motherfuckers, yeah. You can sit up and watch people all day long and never get bored. Especially when you're in a weird town. So I just sat there and watched people. And I seen like some strange looking people. And when I say strange, I just mean like, they weren't like your regular looking people. They just look out of place. And I thought to myself while I was watching them people, I'm like, I wonder what their story is. I wonder why they're here right now riding this bike through this parking lot I be thinking my deep thoughts or whatever, but everybody got a story, You never know what somebody's been through and who they are. You can't judge people by how they look. But it was just interesting. Um, but that was my biggest news. I really haven't been paying attention to much else. What messes us up normally in life, right, is us trying to control everything, you know? And I'm definitely a control freak. I'm not even gonna front, like, I can't hold you. Like, I'm a control freak. I'm not, and part of me being a control freak is because there's been times in my life where I had no control. And so I'm pretty much a control freak. And my friends will tell you I'm a control freak, I'm demanding. Like, those are some of my more, low vibrational traits. And I say low vibrational because they come from a place of trauma, you know. Um, but, in my meditation and spiritual journey, I'm learning that I need to stop trying to always be in control. Because when we try to control things, first of all, you can't. As much as we think we're in control of stuff, we're not in control of stuff. And basically how it works with me is like, I need to be in control until I feel like I could trust you with control. Okay? That's in a romantic situation. And like with friends and stuff like that, it's more of just having control over myself and what I do, what I say yes and no to, what I allow and what I don't allow. But we really can't control things. We think we can, but you really can't. The only thing you can control is how you react to things. That's really the only thing you control. And if you don't have any control over that, you don't have control. So during this period of going through this shit with Instagram and also having like dating just go disastrously horrible, like, I'm learning to control my emotions and not be driven by my emotions, not be reactive on my emotions. I'm learning to just internalize my emotions and digest them things and like really work them out in my mind before I react. Because being a Scorpio and we're water signs, we emotional as shit. We pop off and sting your ass with the quickness, and then we ask questions later. That's just how we are. It's like a protection defense mechanism thing. But one of my icons, ever since I was a child, is Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee used to say some really deep philosophical stuff. Like, if you really study him, like, yes, he was a master at martial arts and all that, but he was super deep, super spiritual dude. And he always had this thing where he talked about being like water, and I heard that quote from him so many times before, and I never really put any weight on it. But in this situation right now, I understand what he means. Like, I could sit here and fight against, the whole hacking situation and be mad and like just fight against it and, carry that energy, carry that negativity. But I'm not doing that, because Bruce Lee said be like water. And basically what he meant by that is that water does not go against the flow. It goes with the flow. Okay? It just carves out its way over time. And that's how I feel about it. Like, okay, so this happened. I don't have my page. I don't have my followers. I could get them back. It will take me time. But instead of me fighting and panicking and doing all these things, like, I'm not. I'm just going to start over. Like, it's not a big deal to me. Like, it is, but it isn't, So when you're out here in this world and you're going through stress and you're feeling like you're out of control, you're feeling like things are falling apart, just take a deep breath and just go with the flow. Because a lot of times when we think something's horrible and it's the end of the world, a lot of times it's the universe and God trying to clear something out your path to give you something better. So who knows? Maybe my page got hacked because I needed to start over fresh and do some different things with my page and this and that. And like, that's how I have to look at it. Like, this human experience is very small, It's a very small window of time we have here on this earth to do some things and make a difference and be the people that we want to be. So we really have to work through the challenges. It's not going to be easy all the time. Like, that's not how life is. I mean, even rich people wealthy, famous people still go through their headaches and hassles and storms of life. Like, I saw this interview they did with Cardi B, who was like uber successful, and they asked her, was she happier when she didn't have money, or is she happier with money? And she honestly said she was happier before she had money. And I understand that, because like Biggie said, more money, more problems. That shit is true. The more money you get, the more problems you get. The more status you get, the more problem you get. The more popular you get, the more problems you get. Like, everything comes at a cost. And you know, certain things come with the territory. But it's like, when you going through that, it's like being spiritually grounded is the most important thing. Because if you're not spiritually grounded, you are going to lose it. Maybe even quit. Lucky for y'all, that's not me. I'm not a quitter. Even when I get upset about things or hurt by things or pissed off, I only stay in that place for so long until I'm on to plan B and trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. Like, I'm not a quitter. So, you know, just you guys hang in there. Oh, I don't want y'all to see no boobies today. You guys hang in there, you know. If, you know, you are going through storms and tribulations in your life right now, just know it's not going to last forever. Try to just go with the flow of things and stop trying to control it. As soon as you stop trying to control it, things are going to move the way they should move. Like, I can't swim, right? Now, look, I can't swim. It's on my bucket list of things. I really want to learn how to swim. I have a story about swimming when I was a kid. This is going to fuck y'all up. When I was a kid, those who know me personally, y'all know this story about to fuck these people up. So, story time. When I was a kid, I lived in a country area and we didn't have a beach. We had a lake. So everybody would go to the lake to swim in the summer. And so my mother and father put me into swimming lessons at the lake. And I was going religiously for however long it was. And it was like the last day when I was supposed to go and like get my swimming certification and all of that. My swimming instructor never showed up because apparently his wife shot him in the head and killed him. I never learned how to swim after that. So I ain't see it happen or whatever, but that's the reason why I never passed my swim thing that day. And like that information of what I learned physically in swimming, I never retained it. And then after that, I had a couple scares of drowning. And so I just never did it. But, you know, I want to learn how to swim. But that was just a side note. But so many people tell me that they learn how to swim by somebody just throwing them in the water and telling them to figure out. Like, okay, I don't want to learn how to swim like that because that shit is traumatic and you could die. Even though I know the person that throw you in normally will save you if you're getting ready to die. But like, I don't want to learn like that. And in that situation with drowning, when you're drowning or you think you're getting ready to drown and you start panicking, that will kill you faster. The first thing they will say is when you're in a situation and you think you're going to drown, try to calm down. Because panicking is just going to make you flounder around and swallow water and die. Okay? So, I know it's a concept for water, but that's a concept for life too if you really look at it. How are you going to survive if you just panicking and floundering and freaking out? And you can't. You too busy worried about that. I ain't panicking. Okay? Y'all can have that page. Y'all can have it. I'll start a new page. Not a problem. Already did, as a matter of fact. I.am.theempress.888 at Instagram. But, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that I feel your pain. I'm here with you in spirit. I go through my own storms. It's a part of life. Don't give up. Hang in there. Don't panic. And be like water, like Bruce Lee said. Okay? And that's the Raw and Real. I will see y'all next Friday for Freaky Friday. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, yo. Thanks for watching. My contact information is below. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Your support is, as always, appreciated. If you want to show that support with them dollars, though, throw your girl a cash app. You feel me? Until we meet again. Smooches.